Hello everybody and welcome to the Deck Box and welcome to a new segment we've never done before, but I think it will be pretty cool. It's called Draft Practice. This will be showing up every other week with deck techs. I'm going to explain real quick what this is and then we'll just get going to it. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to look at 3 packs and we're going to do draft. We're going to talk about which card we would take if it was the first pack for each of these packs. Just after we open the pack, I'm going to display the cards for you and pause the video. You're going to get a chance to look at it yourself and find out what card you think you would take if that was your first pack. And then it'll come back to us and we'll talk about what card we think we might want to take. So, with no further ado, I'll crack the first pack. You know what we should do is just throw these down the table and I will open the first pack. Jeff will do the second, unless you can do the third. Alright. So I'll just get going here. Opening the first pack. Oh, a shiny diagraph.
I think that would probably be your pick.
Diagraph? Are you serious?
I'd honestly go for that one. Not just because it's shiny, but because it's an easy one drop.
Prey Upon's a good pick, sort of. Fiend Hunters are a pretty good pick as well. I don't think you can make a case for Unruly Mob or Deadweight. I mean, removal's important, but you can pick it up later.
Yeah, that's why I also said Diagraph, because you've got a 1 mana removal that's probably going to make it around the table right back to you.
I'm going to have to disagree on your assessment of Deadweight.
Yeah?
Deadweight removal, just about any removal in an experienced draft, even crappy removal like Deadweight, can get first picked. Now in this particular pack, I think we have the benefit of 2 uncommons, and I would say, in my view, it's a bit of a toss-up between the Fiend Hunter and Diagraph Ghoul.
I would go with Fiend Hunter. That might be because of my I like white, and we all know that. But Fiend Hunter is a body that's going to exile something for you. And, you know, he might die, but chances are he won't. In my experience, he hasn't died very often, and even less in Limited. I would take the Fiend Hunter most likely.
My inclination may be based on the fact that Innistrad's strongest colors in Limited tend to be white and green, with black coming in a very close second, I would say. And my temptation to take the Fiend Hunter in this case would be very, very strong over the Diagraph Ghoul, but I think just barely. This is a particularly interesting situation because the extra card, the foil card, is an uncommon, and now you have to make the choice between a decent uncommon like Fiend Hunter and a decent uncommon like the Diagraph Ghoul, and, well, let's face it, a crappy junk rare like Creepy Doll.
Which is going to go around the table.
I'm being a little harsh with Creepy Doll because
in Limited it can do well.
Yes, it's true.
If you watch the last Pro Tour draft, Creepy Doll almost won by itself one of the games. They ended up winning because the Creepy Doll slowed them down so much because they didn't want to touch it. It's a good blocker, but for 5 mana it's kind of a junk rare, basically.
Yeah. It is a bit of a junk. It's a junk rare, and your instinct is to ignore it.
Yeah.
But my evaluation of that is you ignore it at your peril. That having been said, the Fiend Hunter or the Diagraph Ghoul is probably a better pick. Absolutely. However, if this pack gets back around to you, and chances are pretty high that the Creepy Doll is still in it, take the Creepy Doll. Yeah,
it's not a horrible idea. Alright, so we basically we've concluded it's either the Fiend Hunter or the Diagraph. Yeah. I would say Fiend Hunter, you would say, if you had to pick one?
It's a really rough choice.
You'd have to make a choice, so...
I think at the end of the day, I might actually pick the Fiend Hunter, as much as I'm not as a non-fan I am of white in Constructed.
I kind of gravitate toward the Diagraph because the Fiend Hunter, that comes out turn 3. Diregraph, that's a possible
It's a
turn
really
1.
good turn 1. Yeah, it's true. It's a
Yeah.
great turn 1.
I'd
Okay.
probably go for the Diregraph.
Awesome. Okay, so we got two for Fiend Hunter, 1 for Diagraph. Either way, a great pick.